Hello there, and welcome to the video. This is the tale about the time Alexander the Great met Diogenes. For this story, we can never be sure if it happened, and if it did, how much of it is true. Now, for people not familiar with the philosopher Diogenes, here is some quick backstory. He was known as Diogenes of Sinope, or as Diogenes the Cynic, as he is one of the founders of Cynic philosophy. Nothing is known about the early life of Diogenes except that he came from the city of Sinope, where his father was a banker. At a certain point, they both got into some trouble from devaluating the coin's value, possibly by minting coins with less or inferior material. Following this, Diogenes was exiled from the city and lost his citizenship along with all of his material possessions. He had a reputation for eating and sleeping wherever he chose, and declared himself a citizen of the world. One of my personal favorite things about Diogenes is that he had a small wooden bowl to drink water from, but upon seeing a boy drink water with his hands, he then exclaimed, "Fool that I am, to have been carrying extra baggage all this time." For a living, he begged and often slept in a large ceramic jar in the marketplace. He became notorious for his philosophical stunts, such as carrying a lamp during the day. When asked what he was doing, he answered, "I am looking for a man," because in his view, the unreasoning behavior of the people around him meant that they did not qualify as men. Anecdote according to an old book about philosophers. When Plato gave the definition of men as better as featherless bipeds, Diogenes plucked a chicken and brought it into Plato's academy, saying, "Behold, I have brought you a man." And so the academy added with broad flat nails to the definition. Now this gives you some insight in what kind of a man Diogenes was. And now for the tale of Diogenes and Alexander the Great. Alexander himself was a student of Aristotle and had a passionate interest in philosophy. While in Corinth, he decided to meet Diogenes. The philosopher was relaxing in the morning sun when Alexander approached him. Diogenes raised himself up a little when he saw so many people approaching, and he fixed his eyes upon Alexander as his shadow fell over the philosopher. Now, in the account it states that few words were exchanged between the pair, but mighty Alexander, thankful for the conversation, asked if there was anything he could do for Diogenes, to which Diogenes replied, "Yes, could you move out of my sunlight?" Alexander, taken back by those words, then declared, "But truly, if I were not Alexander, I wish I were Diogenes." To which Diogenes replied, "If I were not Diogenes, I would still wish to be Diogenes." In another account of the conversation, Alexander found the philosopher looking at a pile of human bones. Diogenes then explained, "I am searching for the bones of your father, but I cannot distinguish them from those of a slave." This concludes our brief trip into the life of Diogenes. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. You can also let me know in the comments which story you want to see covered next. Thank you for watching, and if I don't see you again, have a wonderful life.